kid from the east side of Chicago who made it all the way to Springfield, Massachusetts. Incredible.
You're allowed to clap, I think. I'm not real sure of the rules, but, you know, hell, let's just make them as we go.
When we arrived to the gym, I was in tears. I did not want to get out of the car. So if I went to camp, I got a Whopper Jr. with cheese on the way home. I ended up having a great time at camp and made a few new friends as well. All was right. So thank you, Burger King.
I appreciate how we ran together so much, man. The championships, of course, but the disappointments also. It was all worth it. I got you guys. I love you. That's friendship. That's brotherhood.
This game was a vehicle, an outlet to a higher education, exposure to bigger pictures, a platform of more than just performances. Our pulpit is the playing field. I'm sitting amongst the greatest in this room, humbled to be on this stage, and hopeful for the next generation of ballers, with the skill set to take this game to the next level, and the social responsibility to bring this whole world along with them.
So here's a look at the top candidates for next year's Hall of Fame class. Congratulations to all of those that were inducted this year. Dirk Nowitzki, who's 6th on the all-time scoring list and, of course, won the 2011 Finals MVP. And then you can see D. Wade, 13-time All-Star, 3-time champion with the Miami Heat. And then Tony Parker won 4 championships with the Spurs, once as the Finals MVP, and he also starred internationally for France. So back here with Brian Windhorst and Ramona Shelburne. Brian, starting with you here, when you look at this list of possible inductees, what are your thoughts?
Well, I am not on the super secret committee that gets to vote on this, but if I was, it would be yes, yes, yes. Tony Parker, in my mind, is absolutely a first ballot Hall of Famer, as his teammate Manu Ginobili was. I covered the finals that he was the MVP in 2007. At the top of his powers, he was one of the most dominating players in the game, despite his size. Dirk Nowitzki goes without saying. I mean, he's arguably the greatest international player we've ever seen. I'm not really willing to get in a fight about that, but you know, he's one of one. And look, Dwyane Wade is the epitome of a Hall of Famer. And, you know, not only that, but a guy who in the middle of his career opened up his arms to win more championships, which won't be on his career resume, but is certainly relevant to me.
You know, Dirk, to me, we talk about the greatest foreign players of all time, and I also think he changed the game. I mean, the modern NBA game there's so many players that now the comp is Dirk Nowitzki, right? The stretch four, the consummate guy with a handle who can play inside, outside. So many people copy his moves now. We forget how revolutionary they were. Dwyane Wade, as Brian said, a consummate teammate. I mean, Dwyane played his entire career, could have been the man in Miami forever and just that guy, but opened up his arms and really created that down in Miami with LeBron and Chris Bosh. And Tony Parker, to me, he was he changed how the Spurs played. Like, they saw his skill set and said, we're actually going to build the team around him once Tim Duncan got older, and they changed into a different style of play around Tony Parker. So I agree. I think they're all first ballot Hall of Famers.
I mean, I don't even know what we're talking about. These 3 are all locks in my mind. Case is open and shut, and I look forward to seeing them all get the call next year. Also, congratulations to our Mark Spears, who got the press conference for the Hall of Fame this year. That was very cool to watch.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.